Let's to move towards the next MCQ. See here, if tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus tan inverse 2x divided by 1 minus x square, where mod of x is strictly less than 1 by root 3, then the value of y is. For finding the value of y, first we can write the given equation is tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus tan inverse 2x divided by 1 minus x square. So in that case, first we have to use the property, and we know that here tan inverse x write as it is plus tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square, we can write 2 tan inverse x. Okay, and it is the property. Okay, now see here tan inverse y. Okay, so first upon take a sum of these two terms is 3 tan inverse x. So tan inverse y we can write 3 tan inverse x. So we know that the formula for 3 tan inverse x, the identity of this is tan inverse of 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. Use this identity in that case. So we can write tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse in bracket 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. Okay. Now see, in that case both sides equate, otherwise take a tan trigonometry on both sides. So tan of tan inverse y we can write y, and tan of tan inverse 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square we can write 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. So we can write y is equal to 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. Okay, so the correct answer of first MCQ is 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. Now see the next MCQ. See here, the number of solution of the equation sin inverse x is equal to 2 tan inverse x in the principal value is. So see here, we have to give the equation is sin inverse x is equal to 2 tan inverse x. After solving this equation, we have to find the number of solution of this equation. So see here, the given equation is sin inverse x is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Sin inverse x is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Okay, for solving this type of a equation, first we transform both sides to the sin inverse, otherwise both sides to the tan inverse. Okay, so see here, take a sin inverse x as it is and transform to tan inverse, and we know that the identity 2 tan inverse x in terms of a sign we can write sin inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. So use this identity. In that case we get the 2 tan inverse x is sin inverse in bracket 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, now equating both sides we can write x is equal to 2x divided by 1 plus x square. So in that case take a cross multiplication of these two terms is x in bracket 1 plus x square is equal to 2x. Take all terms to the left hand side, we can write x into 1 plus x square minus 2x is equal to 0. Now take a common factor of both terms is x. In bracket we can write 1 plus x square minus 2 is equal to 0. Now simplify this bracket, we can write x into x square minus 1 is equal to 0. So in that case we have to give the product of these two terms is 0. So we can write either first term is 0, otherwise second term x square minus 1 is 0. So for simplifying this equation, we can write x square is equal to 1. Taking square root on both sides, we have to find the value of x is plus minus 1. So, see here, we have to give the three number of solutions. First is the 0, second is the 1 and last is the minus 1. See here, the number of solutions are 3. So, alternate method for solving this equation, see here, the both sides we will transform to the tan inverse. Okay. So, first we consider the sine inverse is theta. Let sine inverse of x, we can take it theta. Now, we know that by definition of trigonometric function, in this triangle, here is the angle theta and sine function gives opposite side. Upon hypotenuse is here 1, means opposite side is x, hypotenuse is 1. So, first we find out the adjacent side of this triangle by using the Pythagoras theorem, and the adjacent side of this triangle is square root of, we can write 1 minus x square. Okay, so theta in terms of the sine is sine inverse x, and this theta we also write tan inverse of opposite side is x upon adjacent side is root of value here 1 minus x square. Okay, so use this information. The left hand side we can write tan inverse in bracket x divided by root of value 1 minus x square is also equal to tan inverse x. We also expressed in terms of tan, and we know that the identity of tan inverse x is tan inverse in bracket 2x divided by 1 minus x square. Okay. Now first we equating both sides. We can write x divided by root of value 1 minus x square is also equal to 2x divided by 1 minus x square. Okay. Now first take a cross multiplication of these two terms is x in bracket 1 minus x square is equal to 2x into root of value 1 minus x square. Okay. So in that case we can't eliminate the variable x. We will not use the complete solution of this equation. So first we transform all terms to the right hand side, left hand side. We can write x into 1 minus x square minus 2x into root of value 1 minus x square is equal to 0. So take a common factor of these two terms is x root of value 1 minus x square is equal to, in bracket we can write, here is the term root of value 1 minus x square minus 2 is equal to 0. Now in that case there are the three terms. First is the x, second is the root of 1 minus x square, and last is the root 1 minus x square minus 2 is equal to 0. And in that case product of these three terms gives 0. So we can write x is equal to 0, root of value 1 minus x square is equal to 0, or root of value 1 minus x square minus 2 is equal to 0. So one of the value of x is here 0. After solving this equation we have to find the remaining values. So see here, squaring both sides we can write 1 minus x square is 0. So here x square get plus value is 1. Taking square root on both sides we can write value of x is plus minus 1. And in that case first we transform to the right hand side. We can write 1 minus x square is equal to 2. On squaring both sides we get 1 minus x square is equal to 4. Now value of x square gives minus 3. But we know that which is not possible. Okay, see here, because the square of this term is get minus 3, and we know that the square of every real number always get the positive value, but here is the negative value, so it is not possible. So see here, the value of x is 0, plus 1 and minus 1. There are the three number of solutions. Okay, now let's move towards the next MCQ is we have to give the ratio of sides of triangle ABC is 1 as to root 3 as to 2. See here in this example gives A as to B as to C. Okay, that is 1 as to root 3 as to 2. So using this information we have to find the ratio of angle of triangle ABC. So see here, first upon dividing each term of this ratio by 2, so we can write it 1 by 2 as to root 3 by 2 as to 2 by 2. That is 1. So first of all those values we can write in terms of a sign. So see here, we know that the sin 30 is half. Here sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. Okay. Now see here, it is the value of A, B and C. Okay. These are the value of angle A, B and C. So we can write A as to B as to C is equal to 30 degree as to 60 degree as to 90 degree. Okay. Now that is 1 as to 2 as to 3. Okay. Now alternate method. See, for solving this type of a question, we have to give the value of A as to B as to C is 1 as to root 3 as to 2. So first we consider all these ratios constant multiple of a say lambda. So we can write the value of A is here lambda, B is root 3 lambda and C is here 2 lambda. So in that case we have to find the angle A, B and C by using the cosine rule, and we know that the formula for cosine rule, cos A gives B square plus C square minus A square divided by 2 times BC. We know that the value of B, C and A, put all these values in that equation. We write B square is 3 lambda square, C square is 4 lambda square, A square is lambda square. Whole term divided by, take a cross multiplication 2 times B into C. B into 2 into C is 4 lambda and product of again multiplier of this term. In this term we can write 4 root 3 into lambda square. Okay, so simplify this ratio. We can write sum and difference of this term is 6 lambda square. Whole term divided by 4 root 3 lambda square. Lambda square will get cancelled. So here 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Root 3, one of the root 3s will get cancelled. We get the value root 3 by 2. So we know that the value of cos A is root 3 by 2 implies the solution of this equation means the value of A which satisfies this equation is 30 degree. Okay. Similarly, using cosine rule we have to find the value of cos B and we get the cos B is half, implies the solution of this equation is get 60 degree. Okay. Now see, they also use this rule. We have to find the value of cos C is 0 and solution of this equation is C is equal to 90. That is the ratio of angle of triangle ABC. That is A as to B as to C is gives 1 as to 2 as to 3 and it is the correct answer. Okay. Now the next remaining MCQ we will see in the next video lecture. Okay. Thank you.